Clearly, we're leveraging a lot of Gen AI internally. That's changing the way in which we work as KPMG. But there's also a tremendous amount of activity with our clients to drive their particular agendas. And talk a little bit about what you view as some of the key use cases, specifically in manufacturing.
Yeah, so I mean, I think when we think about generative AI, I think of it in three different types of categories. So one is your typical consumer or employee productivity gain when you use like ChatGPT or Copilot to improve a writing, summarize an article, those kind of things. We're also starting to see that each of our alliance partners or packaged software in general will have some kind of embedded GenAI capability that will then leverage the data within that packaged software and the capabilities to make that much more automated and to drive new insights that weren't possible before. But it's still kind of limited to whatever data is available within that packaged software. What I think where we as KPMG are starting to see a big benefit is when we think about enterprise-wide. So bringing data together from multiple systems and putting GenAI on top of that. Specifically for industrial manufacturing, we're starting to see the ability to leverage it in engineering and quality assurance, also for training, and then also as knowledge systems or expert systems. I think that's a very promising area where we ingest everything that a company has ever published or documented, and a system that knows everything about everything the company ever documented in a way. And you can ask a system really any questions and it will have an answer. Of course, that comes with a lot of different kind of capabilities that need to be there in terms of data, access to data, the trust, and all of that. So
For sure.
lots to unpack there.
And with this avalanche of data and with the increased use of Gen AI and then a byproduct being the increased use of AI, it does create a tremendous amount of stress and strain on organizations. We hear that all the time.
Yeah.
There's a very much a common theme that says, yes, I am thrilled to death of the promise of Gen AI. We are some various early stages of testing it out and developing the use cases. But a common denominator is the strain that it's putting on data management, master data management, data engineering,
Absolutely.
access and use of the data. So this notion that you alluded to before in terms of trusted AI is super important and very, very topical. Talk a little bit about the key considerations around trusted AI in the context of what we just described.
Yeah, I think trusted AI is very important, and it really depends. I would put it into two categories. So one is the cyber and security, and the other thing is the trust in the models and the data. First of all, you need to be able to rely on the technology, that it is secure and it does not get poisoned, it does not get hacked, those kind of things. And then you need to be able to trust the outcome. Are the models working correctly? Do you have, like I said, the right data, the data governance? Do I know that my data is objective and not biased in a certain way? GenAI can help with that as well, to create synthetic data, for example. But we always say at the end of the day, a subject matter expert, some executive needs to make a decision, needs to rely, maybe need to sign certain financial statements, and somebody needs to put their name behind it. So how do I know it's actually reliable, and how do I know that I can rely on the outcome? So that's it's key to everything that we do.